Hi everyone. So previously we had discussed on the topic this one monotonic queue algorithm, right? So by considering the sliding window maximum, right? So today we'll be going with the expression evaluation algorithm, right? So this is related to the stacks and queue based algorithms as well, right? So let's get into the definition part. So what it states here, expression evaluation is the process of finding the result of mathematical expression that is written in, this is very important, that is written in infix, postfix or the prefix form. Again, expression evaluation, it is the process of finding the result of the mathematical expression that is written in infix, postfix or the prefix form, right? This is this one basically. Stack and queue based algorithms help evaluate these expressions efficiently by following the operator precedence and associativity rules, right? So this is very important, as I've said. So these 2 points are very important. Again, I'll just read out this loud, just listen to this carefully. Expression evaluation is the process of finding the result of what? Mathematical expression that is written in infix, postfix or the prefix form, right? So this is fine. Next, stack and queue based algorithms help evaluate these expressions efficiently by following the operator precedence and the associativity rules, right? So this is fine. Next, let's move on with the explanation part, right? So just listen to this carefully. Whatever we discuss here, the same thing will be implementing in the form of code or articulating in the form of code or the algorithm, right? So by making use of the Python programming language, right? One more thing I want to tell you, so I do practice in the Java, then I come to the Python. Basically, usually the main programming language that I go with is Java itself, right? And the Python, both I do, but mainly first I do it on the Java. You can just check the Java as well. While I upload this one, these algorithms on my GitHub, I do this one upload using both, basically Java and Python. You can just check Python as well as the Java both, right? So here this one I have the code already with the Java, so which I had practiced. So you can just go through the Java or the Python, right? It doesn't matter which programming language you go with, basically, right? So the first thing here would be infix. This one, expressions are the usual ones we write, right? See here, 3 plus 5 into 2. This one, postfix, we know this, postfix, infix, right? Postfix is nothing but reverse Polish notation, right? So this one, reverse Polish notation in the sense operators comes at the last, basically, right? First we'll be going with the numbers. So we have the numbers 3, 5, 2, and then comes this one, this comes last, right? So this one we will be writing first, and then comes the plus, right? So infix is nothing but normal, right? So it would be 3 plus 5 into 2. So this is fine. Now let's make use of the stacks, right? So using stacks, one stack for the operands is nothing but the numbers apart from the operators, right? Numbers, basically operands, right? So another stack for the operators. So we'll be maintaining 2 stacks. One is for the operands and one is for the operators, basically. So operators, nothing but plus, multiplication symbol, this one, right? Operators. So algorithm steps, let's go with the algorithm steps. First, what we will be doing, we will be scanning the expression left to right, not from right to left, from left to right. First this one 3 followed by plus this one 5, like that, right? So if it is a number, then we will be pushing to the operand stack. So we have 2 stacks, one is operand and another one is operator, right? So we have just give me a second here, we have 2 stacks, one is operand and operator. First so this one is operand, so this one is operator. So this one I'll just write operator, OPR, right? So this one is operand, I'll just go with OPEE here. This is fine. If it is a number, then we will be pushing that one to the operand stack, right? So if it is an operator, then we will pop the operators first. Remember this one, then we will pop the operators from the operator stack with a higher or equal precedence, right? So this we have to remember. If it's an operator, we have to pop the operator from the operator stack with a higher or equal precedence, evaluate them, and then push the result back, right? If it is this one, opening parenthesis, push to the operator stack. So if it is closing parenthesis, we will keep popping and evaluating until this one, opening parenthesis, is found, right? So this is fine, right? After scanning, we will evaluate the remaining operators as well. So this is what we will be doing basically, right? Let's try to implement the same thing in the form of algorithm, and I will understand the this one algorithm steps clearly, right? So let's do one thing. Let's go with the expression evaluation using the stacks, right? So now I'll just consider def. Let me go the first initially. Let me go with the precedence here, right? So let me go with p as this one. What do we call parameter basically? If this is nothing but the operator basically, right? So we have the operator as the parameter. If operator value equals to plus, or operator value is equivalent to minus, then what we will do, we will run 1, we will return 1, right? So if what if the operator value is equivalent to the multiplication operator, this one, or operator value is equivalent to the divide by symbol or the division, right? So this is fine. Then we will be returning 2. This is fine. Else we have to return 0. So I'll just go with return 0, right? So this is fine, I believe. Next we have to apply the operator, right? So this one I'll just give the function name itself, apply operator, nothing but we have considered op, right? So this is fine. So let me go with 2 parameters a comma b, and also we need operator, so I'll just go with op. So this is fine, man. So within this function or the helper method, so let's apply the operation on the 2 operands. So that's what we need to do. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division we have to go with, right? So if it is plus, so this one, if the operator is nothing but plus here, then we have to this one go with the addition, nothing but I'll just return a plus b. Same thing. So what is wrong here? Oh, I didn't give the colon here. This is fine, man. Let me copy the same thing over here and make the necessary changes. Sorry. Yep. This is fine. 4 times addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? So this one, if it is minus, then I'll just go with a minus b. So here if it is what do we call multiplication operator, then I'll just go with a into b, and then finally if it is this one division operator, so we have to go with the integer division, I'll just go with the this one division. So this is fine, I believe, right? So the next thing would be here, let's go with the we have to evaluate the expression, right? So I'll just go with the evaluate function here, def evaluate. So I'll just pass the expression as the parameter. So this is fine. Now within the evaluate this one what do we call function, so let's go with the stack for the numbers, and let's go with the stack for operators, right? So this one will be nums equals, this is fine. Also let me go with the operations equals, this is fine. Yep, nums equals array, operations equals array. This is stack for the numbers, stack for operators. So let me assign I equals 0. So while I less than length of this one expression, then we have to skip the spaces. So let me write the if condition for that. If expression of I, so this one, if it is equal to the space, let me leave the space here. So then what we need to do here, let me go with I equals I plus 1. We have to skip the this one, right? Spaces basically. So then we have to skip, meaning I'll just make use of the continue keyboard here. So this is fine. Now what shall we do? If condition we have written, else if the number, else if we have got the number, then we have to read the full number and we have to push, right? So I'll just go with the elif here. So elif expression of I, so this one, if it is digit, so I'll just go with the is digit. So then what we need to do here, let me assign the initial value to 0. Let me write one more while loop here. I less than length, this one, let me pass the expression here, and expression of I, this is fine. Let me go with, why this is not showing into this thing, is digit. Then what we have to do here, let me go with value equals value into 10, this is fine, plus int of this one expression, let me pass the expression one, expression of I, this is fine. Yeah. Now let me go with I equals I plus 1, this is fine. Let me go with nums dot append of value, I go with the continue keyword, this is fine. Now let's go with the elif again. Means if we have discussed this one, if this one, what do we call, if it consists of the opening parenthesis, then we have to push to the operator stack, right? If it is the closing parenthesis, then we have to solve the entire bracket, right? So that's what we need to do. First let's go with the opening parenthesis. If it consists of the opening parenthesis, then we have to push to the operator stack. So again I'll just make use of the elif here. So this one will be elif, so expression of this one, expression of I, if it is equivalent to the opening parenthesis, this one we have already discussed. Then I'll just go with a ps dot append here, append what we need to append, iterated value of the expression, so this one will be expression of I, so this is fine. Next let me go with elif again, so this one will be elif expression of I, so this is fine, if it is equivalent to this one. Yep. Now what we will do, I'll just go with a while obsend, so this one ops of -1, so this is fine, if it is not equal to this one closing parenthesis, we are considering opening, right? If it is not equal to opening parenthesis, then what we need to do, we have to solve the entire bracket, right? So this one B, we have to assign this one to pop, basically we are popping the number, basically nums dot pop. Then A also goes with the same thing, nums dot pop here, and also operation equals, we have to assign this one to the ops dot pop. So we are done with the popping or the removal steps. Finally we have to append the this one, what do we call, apply op, we have considered, right? Apply the operation, so this one A comma B comma this one op, right? So this is fine, we have to append this one to the nums, basically. So this is fine. Now let's do one thing, let's remove the opening parenthesis, this will be ops dot, so this one will be pop, so we are just removing the opening parenthesis here, this is fine, I believe, right? So this is fine. Next what shall we do, man? Yep, we will be going with the operator that is encountered, so this one will be else, yep, while ops and precedence, this is also fine, ops of -1, this is fine, if it is greater than or equal to precedence, so this one will be expression of I. Within the while loop, let's do one thing, the same thing we have to go with B, again the same thing. So let's do one thing, let me copy the same thing over here, this one, and make the necessary changes. So B will be so same thing here, nums dot pop, A also nums dot pop here, operation ops dot pop, so this is also fine, nums dot append, so this one we are going with a we are calling the helper function, this one apply op here, this is fine, A, B and operation, this is also fine. Then let's do one thing, let me go with ops dot, so what we need to append to the operations here, so this one expression, iterated value of the expressions, basically, right? Expression of I, so this is fine, this is fine, it's almost same. So now let's do one thing, we have to increment I, right? So this one will be I equals I plus 1. So this is fine, man. Now we are left with only one thing, so that is nothing but after we have to go with the entire expression that has been passed, meaning we have to apply the remaining operations that is left basically. So I'll just go with a while of op. So this is fine. The next step would be same thing again. So let me copy paste the same thing here. I have already copied this. Let me paste the same thing over here. So this one will be a, this one will be same as well. This one, we were just getting this one indentation error basically. This is fine, man. Now let me do one thing. Finally, let me return this one, nums of minus 1, right? So nums of minus 1. So now let's do one thing. So let's go with the example usage, right? So other testing. So I'll just go with, sorry, yeah, let me go with the expression itself here. So this one, let me consider the same example that I have showed for. So somewhere this one we have considered here, this one. Let me consider same thing here. 3 plus 5 into basically I'll just consider the difficult one. Let me consider the same thing here. 3 plus 5 into 2. So this is fine, basically 3 plus 5 into 2. Let me consider a bit difficult one here, not the difficult one basically, this one basically, one more thing within the brackets. So minus 8, minus 6, anything you can just keep here, right? So let me go with the print for the interactive purpose. So I'll just go with expression. This is fine. Let me pass expr here. This is fine. Next, let me go with the print. So I'll just go with the result here. So let me go with evaluate here. Evaluate of, let me go with the expression. So this is fine as well. So now so what we have to do, so here what is the output that we need to get here? See here we have got 2, 8. So let's go with the bottom one. So this will be basically, first we'll be evaluating this one, 2 minus 8. So this will be minus 6 basically, right? So minus 6 we have to multiply it by 5. 5 into minus 6, it will be 30, right? Minus 30 it would be. Minus 30 plus 3, we have to get the output minus 27 basically, right? So we have got the bigger value, negative value, right? Minus 30, and we have got plus 3, nothing but minus 27 is the output that we need to get here, right? So this is fine. So before running the code, let me this one, let me explain whatever the algorithm that we have discussed now, right? So let me explain the same thing again so that we don't forget, right? So this is fine. First, what I have done here, we are going with a precedence of operator. So this one basically, this defines the operator priority, whether it may be multiplication operator, division operator. First priority would be given to multiplication, division, then the priority of the multiplication operator and the division operator is greater than the addition and the subtraction. Just remember this one. Then we are going with the apply operation, this one, this helper method or the function. So basically this applies the operator between the two numbers, right? That's what it does. It is very simple, right? It's very simple. Next, let's go with the evaluate of expression. This part, line number 52. So we are making use of the two stacks here, right? Nums for the numbers and operations, OPS for the operators. Basically, we are going with the two stacks here, right? As I've said earlier while explaining the algo itself, while writing the algo, right? So this reads the number fully. Basically, it supports the multi-digit here. Just remember this one, right? So it handles the brackets by evaluating inside and also maintains the precedence using a while loop, right? So this is fine. Finally, at the end, it applies any remaining operators as well, right? This one, evaluate, right? So now we have the input that we have given here, 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 8, right? So the numbers that are pushed here, so let me write this one, this will, so that it doesn't create ambiguity here, right? First thing, we are making use of the two this one stacks, right? So if you remember, so first we have considered this one input 3 plus 5 into this one, what do we call 2 minus 8 basically. This is fine. Now the numbers that are pushed into the stack to the operator stack is nothing but operand stack is nothing but 3, 5, 2 and 8. We have the numbers 3, 5, 2, 8, right? So the operators that are pushed to the operator stack are this one. We are making use of plus into multiplication operator as well as the subtraction operator. This is fine. Let's go with step by step. First, what we will do, we will go with 2 minus 8. We will go with 2 minus 8. So this will give us minus 6. Right, so this will give us minus 6. Then we are going with this one. We have got minus 6 for this one, right? So then we are going with 5 into minus 6, right? So this one will be 5 into minus 6. So this will lead to minus 30 here. This will lead to minus 30. This is fine. Finally, what we have 3 plus minus 30. So we are left with 3 plus we have minus 30, right? So finally we have 3 plus minus 30. So this will lead to minus 27 basically. 3 plus minus 30 would lead to 3 minus 30, nothing but minus 27 in simple terms. So the output that we need to get here is minus 27 accordingly with the algo. So I have explained this one algorithm as well, and the input that we have considered here as well. Nothing but the this one example usage, right? I hope this part is clear, man. I hope this part is completely clear. Simple one, right? So let me give Control J here. Let's check the same. So let me do one thing first. Let me this one copy the file name. So let me give here Python file name.py, enter. So what output that we are getting here? str object has no attribute is digit. Did you mean is digit? So did I give is digit a d small first? So where it is? Line number 61. Just give me a second here. So we have considered is digit here. Capital everywhere. 1 second. Yeah, this one has to be, as it is saying, it has to be is digit. Basically it is screaming. So let's change this one to small d basically. There is nothing called capital D is digit, right? So this is fine, I believe. Now let me give clear screen here. We run this one again. Yeah, now we are getting correct output. So we are getting the wrong output, man. 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 8, we have to get minus 27. Instead we are getting this one, result 3, which is quite obviously wrong. Let's see what we have done. So let me do one thing here. In the evaluate expression, so this one in the evaluate function basically, let me remove this one. Let me move out of this one basically. So this is fine, I believe. Now let me move this while loop also one step. This one, what do we call? Right, so this is fine. So the same thing, let's do this one as well. Now if I try to run, we are getting the result minus 30. So this one is not getting evaluated. 3 plus minus 30. So what we have done wrong now? Just give me. So I think this one is also within the while loop, basically returning minus nums of minus 1. This one, if we remove out of the while loop, so if I try to run the same thing, now we are getting the correct output. Basically this was the indentation problem, and so this was within the while loop, which gives us wrong answer, and this one as well. So where elif, which I corrected, basically this one was within the elif, basically this while loop. So this one has to be outside the while loop. Nums dot appending we are appending the value to the nums, right? So this one and the continue keyword, we have to skip this part. So this one has to be outside the while loop as well, with this one while loop. So this one also indentation problem basically, right? So this was purely indentation problem. This is fine. Now we are getting the correct output, right? Basically we are getting the minus 27, which is absolutely correct. So we are getting the desired output. See here. So basically we have got the correct output. So this is it for the expression evaluation algorithm, right? So we have made use of the two stacks again, right? Two stacks, one is for the operators and one is for the operands. I have explained you this one step by step along with the example that we had considered, or the input that we had considered, right? So we have got the desired output. Next, let's do one thing. We are done with the expression evaluation algorithm. So next, what we'll be doing? So we will be discussing on the topic, this one. What do we call? Stock span. This one, stock span problem algorithms, right? So let's discuss one algo, right? So that we will we can apply this one similarly to the problems stock span, this one stock spans problems, right? So next we'll be discussing on the stock span algorithm. So now let me summarize whatever we have learned so far, so that we don't forget certain things, right? So just try to remember these 3 or 4 things. Let me start with this one. So basically, expression evaluation is about computing the results of the mathematical expressions. We know this. Just remember this one. Expression evaluation is nothing but it is about computing the results of the mathematical expressions. And the second one here is stacks are used for handling the numbers and operators while respecting precedence. Well, stacks are used for handling the numbers and operators while respecting the precedence. And algorithm supports brackets, precedence, and multi-digit numbers. What it does? Algorithm supports brackets, precedence, and multi-digit numbers. Finally, example shown, whatever 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 8 we have considered. So this evaluated step by step, basically leading us to the result, this one, minus 27. Right? So this is fine, I believe. Right? So we are done with the expression evaluation algo. Next, as I have said, we'll be discussing on the stock span algorithms, right? Problem, this one, problem algorithms, basically, right? So now this is fine. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.